What's up everyone, Eric Oakley here, and I'm going to give you 5 tips to improve your distance on a backhand throw. My first tip is going to be slowing it down. Slowing it down for me makes sure that my timing is all together, which is something I'm going to touch on later, and that my angles are right, which is something I will touch on later. Timing is everything, so if we slow things down, it can really work out. I find myself too often with my footwork and everything coming through, if I start to speed up, I am not really going to hit anything right. So if I keep things smooth and concise, I'm gonna be reaching for those maximum distance shots and hitting those clean angles. Footwork is a really important part, and this is the number 2 tip. I find myself, if I'm trying to reach for more distance, I can see myself overextending on that front foot. If I keep things together and allow my body to shift from back leg to front leg, I'm gonna get that extra distance and really propel the disc going forward. So making sure we don't overstep or don't understep to where we're over top of our front foot. It's about finding that balance. One thing that I will focus on a little bit is whenever I'm really trying to extend distance, or if I have a obscure run up, I'm really trying to load on that back leg to explode and brace into that front leg. That weight transfer, that pushing motion will really help me get that extra distance I'm looking for. Third tip is going to be timing. Timing, again, is that really important part that I talked about in the first tip. Timing does it all for you. If you can be pushing off from that back leg, pulling through with that arm and getting everything from the lower body to be connecting through your core and into your upper body and exploding through the disc, you're going to throw the disc really far. So it's really important to practice and practice and practice, because there are going to be times where you feel really, really good and your timing is just on, and that's when distance is easy. But being able to recognize whenever your timing is off is probably the most important thing, because that's why that slowing down, tip 1, will come into play, and that'll help you get your timing back. As you start to feel better, you can start to pick up the timing a little bit, but it takes time. So make sure you guys go out into the field, take video. Understand, if you take video and you see yourself you throw 5 shots and throws 2 and 4 didn't feel that good, but 1, 3, and 5 were sick, see the differences between those, and you'll probably notice that the timing of everything coming through, your pull through and everything, the release points are all on where the other 2 aren't. My 4th tip, all about angles. If you can understand what angle you need to put the disc on and reading the wind with those angles, you are going to be able to maximize your distance. Angles to me are not only from hyzer to anhyzer, but it is nose up to nose down to flat. It all comes together. And I think the easiest way to do that is to not be kind of monkeying through and like trying to really throw the disc. It's all about being able to be smooth and hit the exact angle you want. I've noticed whenever I start to, if power comes into my mind, I need to throw this harder, my angle is absolutely off. So I really let power be the last thing that comes to my mind and really only focus on the angle of release. Something I focus on a forehand, but I also do it on the backhand. Angles will easily add distance. I remember, as to a reference, Avery Jenkins, a long time ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, pointed out that I was throwing slightly nose up. And for a month, I focused on nose down, nose down, nose down, instantly gained 30 to 50 feet without changing a thing other than getting my nose angle from here to here. So simple, so easy, and angles will easily give you that extra distance when you need it. Last, but certainly not least, is disc selection. It's very easy to, choose the wrong disc when trying to reach for more distance. If you can understand and read the winds and understand the courses and really understand your body, it'll help you gain distance. If you can understand what type of disc you need to be throwing, depending on where you're at, that is going to weigh in way more than any of these other tips. Because if say I'm in a tailwind, I might be reaching for a fairway driver, knowing that I can keep that disc up to speed and let it cruise in the wind. Or a faster disc like a Raider or an Enforcer might break out of that because of that tailwind. It's really easy to get into that mindset of distance driver equals maximum distance. That's not always the case. And also, it doesn't mean understable or overstable is gonna be the issue there. You have to work with all your discs and understand what is going to be the best shot for that hole. If you can get to the point where you're choosing the right disc, you're getting that right angle, your footwork is good, your timing is impeccable, and you're slowing down and smacking the disc, getting everything together, you are gonna maximize your distance. It's really, really simple. These are easy tips that you can easily work on. Take some film of yourself, go to the field, and improve that distance. Distance is something that we're all striving for, but it's not that hard. It just takes a little bit of time, and all you have to do is put in the effort. Thank you everyone for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you want to get more tutorial videos, awesome practice round videos on the Dynamic Disc channel. This is the best place to learn and get better at disc golf. So make sure you guys are out there following along, ring that bell, and as always, be dynamic.